Hey, Jonathan, appreciate you taking the time yesterday to express some of your concerns and let me know what you guys are trying to do, bringing the sites together for Houston and the Washington area. I've done a little bit of research on both, but real quick, man. So a little bit about me. My name is Dallin. I'm a marketing consultant and the owner here at Ironchess-SEO. I specifically specialize in the pest control niche. So one of my customers right now is in Oklahoma City. So I have my own sites and I rank them to the top of Google and I start bringing in leads on them and then I sell those leads to the pest control companies, right? So one of the guys that I'm working for here in the Oklahoma City area is Thunder Pest Control, mainly in the OKC, but they service all the surrounding areas. Just like you built out your back pages on your website for Katy and the Woodlands and everything else. We have back pages built out for all the bureaus and the subdivisions here in Oklahoma City. One of the main areas here that's just super hot for pest control is Edmond, Oklahoma. So you can see you got pest control, Edmond, OK. Scrolling on down here to the organic traffic, this is my website right here. So I've ranked it. I've got Thunder's logo up here, so it kind of shows relevancy for the user so they don't get confused when they think they're calling Edmond Pest Control and they accidentally call or they're calling Thunder. Helps them with the confusion. But as well as having my own sites ranked on the top of Google, I get in and I work with these other pest control companies. And then as you can see, Thunder Pest Control has their back page ranked on the first page of Google here because it's super hot. They want these leads, so we get these leads. And then also they're doing well in the Oklahoma City area and they're doing well in all these other subdivisions. Okay. So I'm going to go through your website a little bit and tell you about the three things it's that Google is looking for right now, and it's content, citations, and backlinks. So I've looked through your site, man, and I got to tell you, it looks extremely well. You know, you said you did it yourself. Congrats to you, man. It looks like you really know a lot about the on-site SEO, but what you're lacking is the off-site SEO, okay, the citations and the backlinks. But real quick, let's go over the content. So Google likes to see anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 keyword or words of content on the first page, right? 15 to 2,000 words. Looking through it, I didn't do a count on it, but you've got a lot of good content on here, man. So really good job on that. And then here you got your inner links going back. You hit it, it goes to your where your service page. So all your on-site SEO looks extremely well. The only thing that I see that you're missing is that you don't have any keywords in here. So, of course, the keyword here would be Pest Control Houston TX. And nowhere on here am I finding that main keyword. So the user, if I'm the user, right, and I'm going to your website, yes, I can see that you service Northwest Houston. But what I can't see, or what Google can't see it, Google can't see that you service pest control and Houston because you don't have that specific keyword in the website. You can't have it pest control in Northwest Houston. You have to have just straight up pest control Houston, right? That tells Google that that's the service you do because that's the keyword people are looking up. So that's the one thing that you need to change. And then you can run your backlinks to this page, and then when it's Google scanning it, it picks up that you do that, right? So we're going to come over here as if I am the Google user, right? Pest Control Houston TX. That's the main keyword. I think it gets searched 1,700 times a month here in the Houston area. So of course, the first thing that you're going to see is you're going to see your local service ads. And then right here are your regular old cost per click Google ads. We also run these. We've been pretty effective with them. But the main place that people go is these next two sections, which is the map pack. The map pack, all it is to do is it's your business name, your business address, and your business phone number listed across directories. It could be Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Easy, Local. There's thousands of them. But each time you get in one, it gives you a citation. The more citations you have, the more you're going to be ranked up here in the map pack. The more Google's going to give you that authority, okay? So coming down, this is your organic, okay? So the organic is where a lot of the trust flow comes from. People searching for local pest control companies, they trust this area, right? So it converts a lot of leads into sales, being in the organic. And getting into the organic is simply all to do off your backlinks. So it could be a guest post, it could be a blog, a private blog network, anywhere that another website that has high traffic going to it. And in that website, there's a post about pest control services, and your website link is in there, and it's linking back to your website, and it's giving you that juice and giving you authority in Google's eyes. So we're going to go over here to a tool I call Ahrefs. There's not much here because your website's so new. Now, again, this is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but it does update regularly. So there's not much to do here because your site's so new, you have no data. My mouse froze up for a second, but yeah, so you have no data here, but we're going to go over and we're going to do a quick search on the Washington. So here's the Washington location. I'm just doing this to give you some data. So this is your URL rating and your domain rating. So these are extremely far apart, and it's really bad and hurting your SEO a lot, right? So you want to get those up close to about the same, and you want them both at around the 40s. You want your UR and DR around the 40s because that's what a lot of the other pest control companies in the Houston area have. And then here, the Washington location has 46 referring domains, going back to 94 backlinks, getting picked up for 221 keywords, and you got about 114 people traveling and visiting that site every month. Okay, pretty good number, but definitely can be raised up. So next, I'm going to go over real quick. This is preventative pest control. I like using them in my examples because they're doing a lot of things right, but we can do a lot of things right as well. So just as like your website, there's tons and tons of content here, and with the content, you can see that they have that specific keyword, Houston Pest Control. If you come over here, and let's just go to Conroe real quick. Right on the Conroe back page as well, they have Conroe Pest Control right here. So they have these keywords with all their content, and that's what's getting them picked up with Google, right? It doesn't matter who the user is, because if you don't do it Google's way and you don't have the content and keywords in there, then the users aren't ever going to find you, okay? So real quick, just looking over Houston Pest Control, preventative pest control here, you can see how their trust flow is up. You know, their URDR is way up there. They're close to the same number, right? And they got 85 referring domains going back to 2.87 thousand backlinks, and they're getting 494 users to their website every month. So now that I've told you all that, man, so basically everything's looking good on your website. You have your service areas. You need to update your keywords, and then the big thing is your backlink. So I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'm going to pull up an example of what a backlink would be. Okay, Jonathan, I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick. So this is one of the guest posts that I did for Thunder Pest Control, and I'm going to show you some of the data and how it benefits your SEO so much. So simple blog post here that's talking about identifying the pests, rodents and insects, okay? And then here's the main keyword that we're going after in the Oklahoma City area. So when you click on this keyword, it goes back to the website. So it's showing Google the relevancy. It's giving you that link power, and that's what's really helping the SEO. That's what preventative's doing that you're not. You've got all the on-site SEO, but you're not doing any of the off-site SEO. So real quick, going back to Ahrefs here, you can see that this is the blog post, right? Here it was. So this is the blog. Here's the URL. So if we come in here, we type it in our tool. Look, they've got 128,000 backlinks, but they got 55.7 thousand people coming to their website every month. So that's where Google's just really giving you that juice, because you're obviously important if you're in a guest post from a URL of this magnitude. So anyways, Jonathan, I hope you found this information valuable. Like I said, man, I'm coming into the area, Conroe, the Woodlands. I'm looking for a company to work for. We're generating some good leads, and I can help you guys just blow up your websites in both your areas, link them together, get these backlinks, get some keywords in there, and really help you guys kill it this year. So if you're interested, man, let me know. I look forward to chatting with you guys more.